What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Ace Crypto YouTube channel. So we're going to jump straight in today with a market cap of 1 trillion. We are getting lower, guys. We're getting lower and lower by the day. So if we just jump on down real quickly, you'll see where the crypto is at the moment. So we got Bitcoin 21k. So we're definitely down. As you can see there, it's took a bit of a tumble over the past couple of days. It's been a bit of a downtrend as Ethereum's there, 1,700, so he's dropped as well. So if I jump on over to the chart here, you'll roughly be able to see, this is a 5-minute chart, just so you can see, exactly what's been going on. So as you can see, we've literally dropped off the edge of a cliff right there. I thought we were going to actually pump up a little bit, maybe try and regain 22k, but it looks like we're going to drop further down. You can see the RSI down here is looking abysmal. So to me, that looks like a bit of a downtrend, that looks like a definite bit of a downtrend. You can see this is a support at the moment, but looks like we're going to break that one as well, to be honest, guys. So let's jump on back over to see what else is going on with the news. We got both stable coins at $1, which is nice to see at the moment. XRP 34 cents, Cardano 46, so Cardano we'll go into a little bit later. We got Solana $38, no $36, that's a buy for me. I reckon that's a buy at that price. Polkadot $7, that's a good buy there. I think SHEEB is going to do some interesting things in the next couple of weeks, guys, so keep your eye on SHEEB. I'm not a big lover of Shiba Inu, but I think it's going to do some interesting things with the burn-in, the metaverse type of situation, so I think SHEEB's going to do well. What have we got there? We got Polygon 77 cents. Pretty good buy for Polygon, really, 77 cents. That's a $5 coin all day long, in my opinion. Ethereum Classic obviously moved a little bit higher there, as you can see, nearly 1%. Not a massive amount, but 1% is better than 0%. So I'll scroll on down. Cosmos, Stellar, nothing else is really. Bitcoin Cash up a little bit. Wow, okay. So let's jump onto the crypto bubbles real quick and have a look what's going on. As you can see, it's a blood red day at the moment. It is a blood red day. We have a little bit of green there from Genosis. Why do I recognize Genosis? That sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar to me. Anyway, yep. So what else we got going on? Chain. Okay, fair enough. So nothing really is moving. Nothing is down further than anything else, if you see. So flow is probably the biggest here, 17% down. But yeah, that's they're all pretty similar sized as well, which is quite interesting. You never usually see that. Usually you see something that's really tanking and something that's pumping a little bit, or vice versa. So let's jump on over the chart. We've already done, as you can see. So we shall go on the daily real quick. And there be the daily. So as you can see there, we are definitely forming up a wedge, and we've dropped below this wedge. So we've had the breakout to the lower side. Similar to what happened here. So we might even continue to drop down further, back down to the 17k mark. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. So we've got some interesting news to get into today. Number one, obviously you probably heard, if you are in the crypto industry, that Vitalik Buterin and Ripple are having a bit of an argument. So basically, we'll go down here. XRP has already lost the right to protection when they tried to throw us under the bridge as China controlled. So basically what happened is, we'll go into a bit of details. This is the actual tweet. Looks like Ripple's XRP team is sinking to new lows of strangeness. They're claiming that their shitcoin should not be called a security for public policy reasons, namely because Bitcoin and Ethereum are Chinese controlled, in quotation marks. So is this the one? Yep, so this is in 2020, guys. So basically, does China control Bitcoin and Ethereum? Because these were both proof of work, Ethereum's obviously moving to proof of stake very soon, but Bitcoin is still proof of work. It's basically, no, I don't want to allow notifications, thank you. So basically what happened is the majority of miners in China could take control over Bitcoin and Ethereum's network, Majority validators, majority miners take majority share, 51% takes the network. So that's what they're saying, when basically Brad Garlinghouse from Ripple is basically saying that, Ethereum and Bitcoin are Chinese controlled, mainly because it's much easier on a proof of work system to take over the network, essentially. So that's what this argument is pretty much about. Nothing much else going on. They're just bickering back and forth a little bit, saying that your coin's a crap coin, and you were Chinese controlled. It's all a bit of he says, she says, guys. So if you do want to do a bit of research on this one, you'll find Vitalik Buterin's there. These are basically what has been said. So we can, come on, sort your life out. There we go. XRP is a fully functioning cryptocurrency that offers better alternative to Bitcoin. XRP is widely adopted digital asset based on an open source blockchain technology with extremely robust, fully functioning currency market. fully functioning market, XRP consistently ranks among the top 3 virtual currencies by market capitalization alongside Bitcoin and Ether. 2 Chinese-controlled securities, virtual currencies, the SEC has stated are not securities. So this is a Ripple thing basically saying that, 2 Chinese-controlled Bitcoin, Ethereum, what else is he talking about there? So this is the other thing that he posted. XRP is fully functioning, blah, 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 alternative to Bitcoin. Widely adopted just last year. Is that the same thing? That's the same thing twice, isn't it? There we go, that's the one. Policy reasons against XRP to be an investment contract. Innovation in the cryptocurrency industry will be fully ceded to China. The Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains are highly susceptible to Chinese control, both because both are subject to simple majority rule, whereas XRP prevents this essentially with centralization. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a he says, she says argument between them. But there it is. That's the top news of today, guys. A little bit of a back and forth. So this is another top news of the story today. Ripple partners with Travelex to launch enterprise crypto payments in Brazil. So, very, very good. So the rollout of Ripple's fast and cheap on-demand liquidity payment services means that enterprises will no longer have to wait 3 to 5 days to settle cross-border transactions. Like 3 to 5 days, guys, just to send a bit of money from one place to another. Absolutely bonkers. So this is really good for Ripple, obviously. Ripple's token is set to facilitate fast and cost-effective cross-border payments in Brazil after the launch of RippleNet's on-demand liquidity with the Forex company Travelex. Travelex? Yeah. Digital payment network Ripple announced on Thursday. Foreign exchange company Travelex will utilize the on-demand liquidity. Fantastic. It also noticed that Travelex Bank is the first bank approved by Brazil's central bank to operate exclusively in foreign exchanges. Very, very interesting. So if we go down a little bit, what does it say? Approves to make the first time Latino bank has utilized on-demand liquidity. Yep, that's really good there. First is going to be between Brazil and Mexico. It does say something about CBDCs. There we go. Brazil is also in the process of rolling out a central bank digital currency, CBDC. A decision has controversial one with economist. The opinion of the CBDCs will be able to halt bank runs and impose other restrictions on citizens' access to money. Pretty much, yes. CBDCs, they do give you a lot more access, a lot more regulations and restrictions on what they can actually do with your money, So it's not the biggest, it's a big thing that's going to happen in the future. But it's not going to be massively controlled, I don't think, for a couple of years yet. So we've got some sort of financial freedom at the moment. So Brazil is a key market for Ripple, given its importance as an anchor to business with Latin America. Fantastic. Its openness to crypto and countrywide innovations that promote fintech initiatives that promote fintech innovations. So this is why we're really bullish on this one, guys, because Ripple obviously is being currently used. It's obviously being used more widely now with Travelex and in Brazil. So brilliant. We like this. We like this. Take that, Vitalik. I like Vitalik too, but that's a bit rough. So SBI Holdings to cut Bitcoin mining operations in Russia, citing sanction concerns. So Japan's largest brokerage, SBI Holdings, will be shutting down its Bitcoin mining operations in Serbia. So basically, Russia is very, very cheap in terms of power. You can get very, very cheap power in Russia, it says somewhere around there. Yeah, basically, it's very cheap. It's very cheap over there to do mining because everything's very cheap in terms of power-wise. So basically, a lot of restrictions are happening through China, through Russia at the moment. China's basically pulled out too. So I do see a bit of a drop in Bitcoin mining. It's going to be happening in the next couple of months, I would imagine, when this actually kicks in, which would drop the price substantially, guys. So looking at the Shiba burn rate, it's up 244%, which is pretty cool. Another 133 million Shiba burned. So I don't think they're ever going to get to a point with Shiba Inu where they're going to be able to burn enough. Personally, I don't think that that's ever going to happen, I could be wrong. I very much could be wrong, but that's just my own personal opinion. So what is interesting is a lot of this guy at the moment is using Amazon to actually burn Shiba Inu with an affiliate program. Not too sure how this works, guys. I'm not too sure. Maybe if we click this, maybe it'll actually give us some... No. No, never mind. So I think what he's doing is basically, people are clicking on the affiliate program. Amazon are paying him money for using the affiliates, and he's using that money to burn Shiba Inu himself. So that's what's happening with the Shiba Inu burn at the moment. So we got some ADA news. Popular SBO. So SBOs are basically validators, explains why it's impossible to stop Cardano. So basically he's going into why it's impossible to stop Cardano. Since there are thousands of block producers around the world, because it's truly decentralized is what they're talking about here. That's why it's impossible to stop Cardano. On that note, guys, Cardano test network catastrophically broken. So I don't really know what to say. Like, you guys know I'm not an ADA fan. Like, it doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do anything. And Charles Hoskinson, he's basically made it completely decentralized to a certain degree, and now he said, right, you pretty much have to deal with the rest on your own, That's the bad thing about this all. So basically, it's all to do with upgrades, It's basically all to do with upgrades to different network clients, basically. So where was this tweet? No. Where was this tweet to? I'm sure I saw a tweet basically saying, maybe not then, maybe not. So basically, a lot of people are pissed about this, to be honest with you. They're pissed. But the community kept on discovering bugs. In that sense, Dean believed the process of deploying Vasil on the main network is being rushed. So basically, they're saying, yep, it's definitely being rushed. Adam Dean shared a similar sentiment, claiming version 1.131, whatever, 1.35... 0.3 on the test work. What has gone on with my voice today? Jesus Christ. My head's in the shed, guys. Test work is catastrophically broken as a result of bugs. So this is not looking good for Cardano, let's be honest. So then we'll just pop on over to this article, which Charles Hoskin said he is tired of taking blame over ADA's delays and upgrades. So, you're the SPOs, the validators, you ultimately decide. I'm seriously tired of taking the blame on both sides. Cardano is decentralized. The people running the network ultimately decide upgrades, not me. So basically, Charles Hoskinson's on the opinion of not my problem, deal with it yourself. Which, I gotta be honest, Charles Hoskinson, that's a grim way to look at it. Yes, you've made it decentralized to a certain degree, but you created Cardano, you take the blame, I don't really know what to say. This is why I think decentralization is a bit of a risk sometimes. Within certain companies and ecosystems, it works. But other ones, it really, really doesn't, guys. It really, really doesn't. This is why things like Quant are very important, because they're a centralized company that can actually sit down with governments. Let's be honest. Is a government going to go into a Cardano Discord? Because that's where they'll have to go. A Cardano Discord to actually speak to everybody about how to implement Cardano as maybe some form of currency, or, whatever they want to do with Cardano, basically, whether they want to build on top of it. But they're not going to go into a Discord, let's be honest, guys. It's just not happening. What they are going to do is form meetings and sit down hand face to face with these companies to arrange how they're actually going to facilitate some form of cryptocurrency on demand. Yes, we've done the Cardano network on reliability. MTV introduces the best metaverse performance award. Okay, Metaverse nominations: Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, K-pop group BTS. Okay, that's something, I suppose. That's some Metaverse news. Nothing really else to say about this one, guys, other than, SEC doubles down on bid to block Ripple from obtaining evidence in the XRP law. This is just getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. At what point do are the courts going to go to the SEC? What the hell are you doing? You can't do this. It's literally illegal. But apparently it's not illegal. Right, okay. So basically, what they're saying is they're trying to get the Hinman speech made in 2018, stating that Ethereum was not a security. But they're basically saying that Hinman's opinions were his own, yada, yada, yada. It's nothing to do with us. We don't have anything to do with him anymore. He talked rubbish. They just hide in as best as they can. Shady businesses, guys. Shady businesses. So the NFT, so this is the music industry. So this is all about redistributing song rights. So EDM artists Rehab and music community Another Block are using NFTs to share song royalties with everyone involved. So you are going to get, I think it's 0.02% share of the streaming revenue. And the 250 NFTs, obviously entitled holders. So that's an interesting one, guys. I like to see utility in the crypto industry and the NFT industry. And I like to see something pushing past just a picture of a monkey, guys. Just a monkey. So I like to see more happening there. You guys in America need to be very, very worried. 87,000 new IRS agents. Well done, Joe Biden. Not trying to fix the country, but trying to rip the country off even more. Well done, mate, well done. So this is an interesting one. I'm not too sure how this one is going to impact everything. But the Tether USDT is 8.5 million commercial paper holdings. So commercial papers are a bit of a weird one. Basically, they're loans, essentially. They're loans, but they're not backed by assets. So basically what they've done is they managed to dwindle their supply of these commercial paper holdings from 20 billion to 8.5 billion. So to me, I think debt and loans going down is in the right direction for Tether. So I think this is good as far as I'm aware. But anyway, they have been audited and validated, which is really, really good. And the guys who validated them were firms ranked in the top 5 globally. So that's looking really, really good for them. So I like this, as far as I'm aware, I like this. Obviously, I don't know much about it. I'll have to look into more commercial papers and what they represent and all that type of stuff, guys. But yeah, so that's an interesting one there. What else have we got? Ethereum date, Devs confirm previously announced merge date. So yeah, 15th of September, I do believe, is the merge date. So Ethereum's dropping a little bit, you know, there's usually a massive anticipation of the date of September 15th. Price shot up and stayed there for a couple of days, and now everything's starting to settle a bit. It's dropping back down, you know. So September, I do see it probably going up again at some point. It's going to be an interesting one, guys. I've heard people say it's going to go up after the merge. I've heard people say it's going to go down. So, in my opinion, I think it's going to go up. But I've heard people also, you know, valid reasons saying it's going to go down. So, it's going to be an interesting one, guys. It's going to be an interesting one. So, nobody really knows yet what's going to happen after the merge, but we'll have to wait and see. So, what I personally think is going to happen is the supply that's already locked up is going to continue being locked up, and a lot of extra people are going to jump onto the staking protocol, because why wouldn't you? Free Ethereum. So a lot of other people think that too many people have already minted ETH 2.0 and regret it, so they want to sell it. Some people think they're going to buy, they're going to sell basically at the sell just before the merge when the price goes up, and then buy in again when the price goes back down after the merge. So I've heard a lot of different reasons and a lot of different things happening about this, but nobody really knows yet, guys. So just keep your eye on it. You know, I'm just hodling. You know, I'm just gonna push on through this and see what happens on the other side, essentially. So another stablecoin has dropped a little bit. Huobi explains what went wrong with HUSD after stablecoin is back on track. So it dropped down. It didn't drop too far, 82 cents. So it wasn't too far away from the dollar. I say that anything, you know, less than 99 is not good in it, you know. So it did return to $1 quite quickly after, which was nice. Basically, what they were saying was it was all to do with regulations. All to do with regulations. Team explained that the different time difference in banking hours created a gap that led to a liquidity problem, leading to HUSD falling from its peg. It's quite interesting because a lot of people say that this is one of the safer ones, you know. HUSD was once the safer stablecoin, now it's off peg. If HUSD doesn't return to $1, it'd be the first fully reserved centralized stablecoin to fall or fail. So yeah, those are the updates for today, guys. So make sure you are dropping some likes and follows on the channel, because we do go live every single day with another video. Make sure you're on Twitter as well, because that's where all the good things go down, as you can see. This can still turn into a higher low for Bitcoin, but optics aren't great. I think we go lower. Yeah, I think we go lower too, to be honest with you. So make sure you're following all over on the TikTok as well, so there's always new videos over there. So thank you very much for joining me today, guys. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.